Hello. Today I'm going to go through some things that aren't RuneScape but are for RuneScape. So this is the Corsair IQ. That's what the software is called. Yeah, it's IQ. ICUE. And this is what I use for my Corsair keyboard to do keybinds. So I don't like to play with how the standard would be, and I use keybinds, which are legal and allowed to be used for the game. So this default one just has a simple key here, which is just a profile switch from going from default to RuneScape. So the default is just how the keyboard would interact normally. There's nothing different here, just that one key on the keyboard switches my profiles. So if we go to the RuneScape one, we're going to see that again we have this profile switch. So just to be able to switch between default and RuneScape. And then we have other ones here. So here we have, oh, just mess. That's great. As you can see, that if you kind of mess around with this, it becomes kind of a headache at times. But this is where I'm going to set my F keys. So F1, 2, 3, and 4. I like them actually being on 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll show you how we can do this. We just go to remap, we do keystroke, and for us to do this one, we just hit F1. And here, now we have F1. And it's kind of strange, if you go to another key, it'll think that that's the one you're trying to do. So you need to actually hit the X on the Corsair software so that it actually keeps it. You'll see here, and if we go to here, we'll just remap all of the ones that I like. So here we're going to have F1. Here we're going to have F2. Here we're going to have F3. Here is F4. And then tab. I like tab to be a different remap. So this is actually going to be a mouse event, and it's just a right click. Like having tab click just makes things much easier. So I press exit now that I've clicked the right button on the mouse. Q, we're going to remap to a key. This key is going to be in our numpad, actually. It's going to be pad 2. So KP2 is that numpad 2 button. This is going to go tie in Mousekeys, which I'm going to show you guys in just a second. Alright, so now that we have that, now we have another one, which is a remap of mouse again. And what this one is my left click. So if I have left click here, it allows me to tab to right click. Q is going to do that numpad 2. So if I hit control and hit Q, it will jump down to draw X option that is set for you in RuneScape. And then the W click. So I just roll my fingers between tab, Q to pull out items from the bank if I wish. Lastly, this key is going to be escape. So go in here and hit escape. So this allows us to simply quickly pick up items or from our bank and exit if you need to do a drop down. Obviously, there's options in which you can that are already built in RuneScape that you can click draw X. So there's not a lot of times that I'm actually using a drop down for anything, but it's perfectly allowed to use Windows mouse keys. So this is what I do. Lastly, I have 2 more keybinds. So here I have A, and for A, I actually put in 9, and as well, same key for S, so 9 and 9, and then D is enter. And what this allows me to do is when I take out scepter pieces from my bank and I'm running to the altar, I can have my hand on ASD. So filling it, I can put in 9, again, S, another 9, and enter from D. It just allows me to not have to move my hand all the way from the left side of the keyboard to the right side of the keyboard to enter in my 9 enter when filling up the scepter. So I guess just a couple other things that I use on a day-to-day basis for RuneScape. This is the Windows settings. This is Stickykeys. So if we turn on Stickykeys here, and if we double tap Shift, you'll hear that high-pitched noise twice. I'm not capturing the audio at the moment from my desktop, but you'll hear a high-pitched noise twice telling you that it is stuck on. And what this allows you to do is either for Shift or Control, you can have this pressed down so that you don't have to press the key yourself. And this is a Windows setting and is perfectly allowed with RuneScape. It is part of the Windows operating system, and it is for accessibility options. So I'm going to turn Stickykeys off right now, just so that go to another setting here, which is going to be our Mousekeys. Turn Mousekeys on and off. So here we have, I have it when numlock is off. So I know it's kind of strange, only use keys when numlock is on, but I don't have that clicked. I like the option when it's off using mouse keys. I have hold control key to speed up, the shift key slow down. So if you hold control, you will have that faster jump. And my setting, I believe, is 75. So the pointer speed at 175, pointer acceleration slow all the way. And so if we switch profiles, which I'll show you with that tilde, you'll see here that will go from default to RuneScape. And if I hit Control Q, we're going to jump down. And that is how to mouse keys with rebinds with the software that comes with the keyboard. So yeah, that's all of my keybind settings. Hopefully this kind of helps you out for anybody that's looking for a way to rebind their keys. Hopefully that helps. Don't think there's anything that I use. So yeah, mouse keys, sticky keys, and keyboard rebinds. Excellent for RuneScape. Highly suggest not using the default keybinds for mouse keys and things of that. So hopefully this helps you guys out. Maybe you guys got a little tip from this. Cool. Talk to you later.